I have come to love myself for who I am,
Woo!
for who I was, and for who I
Down with my thug, right? Down with my thug, right? Down with my thug, right? Smash on the street, smash on the street. Aye.
What is up, guys? It's BRISxLIFE back at it again with another video, man. And this one's pretty crazy, man. We got BTS speaking at a UN event, man. Hashtag Youth 2030, man. And it's crazy how like this initiative is I think is really important for the fact that the youth is what's going to become the adults, right? And if you have the youth in the mind, set them up for success. If you set the youth up, you know, in the right mind frame, what's important, you know, teaching them love instead of hating, things like that. Like, it's only going to be a better world for them when they get when they turn into adults, better for their kids, and so on and so on and so on. I think a few generations, you know, back, you know, a lot of hate, a lot of war, a lot of, you know what I mean? We need to get rid of all of that, man. So you got to definitely focus on the youth, man, so that cycle doesn't continue, man, that's why this is very important. But let's just get into this video. Let go.
As we go to the ending of the opening panel, I wish to now call to the lectern a very widely popular pop band from South Korea.
I love her accent.
The BTS. They have literally millions of followers around the world, and my younger sister tried to stop me from coming today because she wanted to come to see BTS speak. I'm grateful to the UNICEF Executive Director, Ms. Fo, for making it possible.
Wow.
For BTS, who are recognized as UNICEF's Goodwill Ambassadors for the Generation Unlimited partnership, to be with us here today. The floor is yours.
Crazy, bro.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from our
Look at J-Hope.
My name is Kim Namjoon,
Look at V.
also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS.
Why, Jen? Why you gotta be so
It's an
serious,
incredible
Jen?
honor to be invited
Sugar
to
just
occasion
chilling
of
over
such
there.
significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, built on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself.
That's true.
We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And our fans have become a major part of this campaign with their action and with their enthusiasm. We truly have the best fans in the world.
Hey, shout out to the Army.
And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy.
Yo, RM has such a way with words, man. Like, tell me, all of you who are watching this right now, when he was describing his hometown, like, you had a picture in your head. Like, that's how you know this man is an amazing writer, bro. Like, the way he just described it was perfect. I have the image in my head, even if it's not what it looks like. I have an image. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. And in an intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says,
which is crazy because they all have been saving a lot of lives, man. I see you guys tweet, I see you guys snap, I see you guys Instagram, I see you guys on Facebook, I see you guys in real life, and how many times I've seen them touch your lives to change your lives, man. Which is crazy. These are like real life superheroes, dog.
my heart stopped when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and started seeing myself through their eyes. I stopped looking up at the night skies, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made.
Whew.
Soon, I began to shut out my own.
So real quick, I just want to say, like, that is, for everybody who's been asking me on Twitter, that's it in a nutshell right there, man. he was looking up at the stars. He was a big dreamer, and society, you know what I mean? He thought about what other people thought about him, man. That's like the number one thing I always hear, man. Even for myself, I had to. I'm an introvert. A lot of people don't believe me. I'm very introverted, which is nothing wrong with being introverted. You know what I mean? But you know, it is good to be, you know, sociable and stuff like that at the same time. And if you're not, that's fine too. But this, like, that part, like, really spoke to me.
Voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed shut. So, like this, we all lost our names. We became like ghosts. But I had one century, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, wake up, man, and listen to yourself. But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless.
Which is crazy, dude. But it's very understandable. Like, nobody... Which is why love yourself is very important, and it's just my interpretation of it. But for me is, like, nobody really is going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. I don't know if that makes sense to you, like, or if you're getting on the same page I am. Like, nobody, I mean, like, you really want to love yourself before somebody else loves you, or you love somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like you really can't expect people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. You know what I mean? And you have to show results. When you start showing results, little by little, people tack on, and then they, you know, that's just human nature. You cannot blame, that's just human nature for people to see, oh, okay, what he or she is doing over there is, you know, is amazing. You know what I mean? But because that person is showing results, that person believes in themselves. You get what I'm saying? So, like, whatever you're going through, you just have to know, you have to love yourself. You have to believe in yourself, because nobody, if you don't do it, who's going to love you? If you don't do it, who's going to believe in you if you don't believe in loving yourself, man? That's crazy.
And sometimes I just wanted to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. And I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling like this. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy.
And y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why RM is my bias. Y'all want to know why? This right here is why RM is my bias, dude.
If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world make for us.
ARMY, bruh.
And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'll be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am,
Woo!
for who I was, and for who I hope to become.
There it is right there, man. There it is right there, man. Being perfect is boring, bruh. You gotta love your faults, your mistakes, your failures. Because if without the failures, how are you gonna become wise? How are you gonna learn a lesson to teach to other people? You know what I'm saying? As far as your faults go and your imperfections, that's what makes you you. That's what makes you unique. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I want to be popular, I want to do this, I want to be on the in crowd. Guess what? When you do your own thing, you make your own route, you're a trailblazer. You know what I mean? People are going to follow that and be like, oh, snap. Like, what is that person doing over there? You know what I mean? That person is unique. That person is doing something a little bit different. Different is always the popular one. Like, stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to, your imperfections are perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves.
Yep. Yep.
Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility.
Yep.
So let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you.
Can I just point out V smirk in the corner over there, man? Yeah, I see the boy over there smiling over there, man. I see you, V.
What is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity,
Thank
speak
you.
yourself.
Thank you.
Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself.
Why this man just speak 100% truths?
I'm Kim Namjoon.
No lies.
And also RM of BTS. I'm an idol and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can.
Yep.
And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little.
Yep.
What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Whew. He said, let me get a picture real quick.
Thank you very much.
That's
With
crazy.
So many young fans.
So, just that last part, you know what I mean? Just my little 2 cents or whatever. If you guys want to know what I was thinking
I
when he
think I
said
was
it.
very lucky that I didn't give it all up.
Let me see. I can't, because I was distracted by the dude who's trying to get a picture.
I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling apart. Your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice.
Dang, I forgot my train of thought. That man just made me lose my train of thought with him trying to over there. Let me grab a picture real quick. All right, man. Look, man. Y'all. Like I said, man, like there's nobody, I don't think in my whole life, I feel like has even touched where MJ is. Like Michael Jackson is for me. This is my opinion. This is nobody else's musical opinion or not even musical opinion, just as a being, as a human being. Nobody who's really, really like, if I had to top the top, it's MJ for me. It's Michael Jackson. Now, I don't even know music stuff, just on like healing the world, healing this planet Earth, people who live on planet Earth, man. With his music, with his philanthropy, all of that stuff, man. Like he changed mindsets, all over the world, man. And BTS, it's crazy what they're doing, bro. Like BTS is like, I never thought I'd see like something like on that level of like an MJ-esque type thing for me. Remember, this is my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own little thing. But BTS is it for me, dude. Like BTS has that power, has that, not even about power. It's just really I can't explain it, but what MJ was for me when I was a kid growing up is what BTS is for me now as an adult. I guess is the simplest way I can put it. Some of you got what I was trying to say from that, from your own, experiences and things like that. But yeah, man, that was what, Youth 2030, man. We gotta get to the kids, man. The kids is the one that's gonna change the world, not the adults. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, y'all hit the like button, share with your friends, man. This is very, very important. You don't even have to share my video, but share this video with other people. If you go to the UN website, I'm sure it's on stuff like that, and let people know about this speech right here, because I think it's very, very important. But I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.